Welcome and hello, my beautiful twins, my beautiful Geminis. Brenda Tarot here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of July the 11th to the 17th, 2022. Starting right off the bat, coming in behind you, you've been given the frying pan. So there could be trouble and accusations that you're going to have to deal with. I think that you're going to be faced with someone who may be stepping up and wanting to stir the pot up and create a heated moment in your life. There might be some, be careful with the words that you speak, because words are things we can't take back. So be mindful and cautious with what you say and how you react in the heat of the moment. So, you could be getting accused of something. You may feel the need to defend yourself, and that's okay. But just be mindful of how you say it. Just be mindful of how you come across. Don't allow someone to poke you with a stick where you come back ready to bite them in the heat of the moment, okay? So you might be dealing with some opposing energy this week. So just be careful with how you convey information back at that. Now, you will see the light here because you've got the Ace of Swords as victory, and also seeing the light, that aha moment, seeing the truth in a situation that's going to allow doors to open for you to go forward, because the world is here. You're opening doors to go into a new part of your life here, completion and starting new things and taking things to the next level. But I think something here may have concerned you in the past here, with being accused of something and worrying about something, going to bed and being concerned about something that really you didn't need to carry. You didn't own it. It wasn't your fault. I love how it shows the crows, but then you have this beautiful white one coming in, and that's spirit saying to you, you know what, let it go, my darlings, because you don't need to carry this, and you certainly don't need to take it to bed with you where you're not getting your rest properly. You need to be running on all your engines here. You need to rejuvenate and charge your batteries so that you can face any of these challenges and be able to do it, well. The Ace of Swords says, you're stepping forward here. You do get that moment here where it's like an epiphany. The truth comes forward. These are great opportunities for you to open your eyes and go forward into something new. I think you're going to see victory here come in. I think you're going to be winning and getting ahead with something here, all because the aces are beginnings of that. And this particular one says you're going to hear about something exciting coming in towards you. So it's new ideas. Anything that's previously troubled you, you're going to be able to now put that to bed. Okay, you're going to be able not to worry, because the world comes in and says things are opening up to you here. You're able to go forward in a new direction. Some of you could be planning going the distance for something here. You might be pushing yourself for something, or you may be actually taking a trip, planning a vacation. But the world is your oyster, and now it's opening up and saying, you know what, you've completed something, and you're now leveling up and taking something to the next level. Definitely you're going to see victory coming in here. It's great. It could be a challenging beginning, but you're going to turn this negative into a positive in one way or the other, and you can do this, my beautiful Geminis, very, very, very well with an intelligent solution here. So you're going to see clarity now. All the confusion is going to be over. You have a new understanding now that previously replaces any misconceptions, so you're ready now to go forward in this new world. This is beautiful. Just get your rest here, okay? Don't allow yourself to get caught up in your head where you're not running on all your engines to be able to function properly. Now, the next card coming in is the Goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. Well, that is a wonderful card, isn't it? So definitely you're going to be able to see if you've been concerned about money or you've been working towards a goal here, you're going to see that things are going to improve in your life. So you could be hearing information on that. That could have been the Ace of Swords, that opportunity. Something's come through here where you're going to be able to have the resources and the finances now to go after what it is you want here. So this is beautiful. Coming in with that, you've got the Ten of Wands, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, and you have this Eight of Swords. Now, this Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords came up also for, I think it was Taurus, if I'm right. But don't get up in your head and start worrying, for sure. I think, as long as you realize that if you start worrying and start, getting yourself, filling your head with misconceptions that things aren't going to work, we draw that attention to ourselves. We draw that energy karmically towards us. So don't do this. Don't shoot your foot off, okay? Because you don't have to. Don't get up in your head and sabotage any chance of you getting what it is you want. take off the blinders, look at the picture. You're going to see clarity here coming in. So don't allow yourself to get up in your head. Nobody else is going to do this to you but yourself. So you need to let that worry go. And I think you're going to. You're going to let those burdens go. You're going to lighten your load. You realize now you've been pushing yourself, taking on all the workload yourself, and you've done it. You pushed through, but it's exhausted, depleted, and left you feeling, that you don't want to do this again. So I do believe you're moving forward. It's the end of those hard times. I think you're going to see something coming in here. It could be, a spiritual growth or financial and material growth here. And you're going to be able to have those resources and the strength they carry to move you forward. This is going to be a much easier journey for you to traverse now. You're lightening your load. You're walking away from whatever was tugging at you, holding you back. For some of you, it could have been a relationship that really wasn't working out, where you were applying it was one-sided. You were putting all the effort into it and investment, and the other person wasn't, and you're out of there. You said, I'm not going through this. Or maybe you took on more work than you can handle, and you realized it completely exhausted you, and now you're going to say, I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to take care of me. And here you are, taking care of you, planting your seeds and waiting it out, being patient. She's like Mother Earth, the Queen of Pentacles. She's very patient. She plants her seeds, and she knows that it's going to take time to come to harvest. So whatever you've been doing, again, I've been telling people that, our world is opening up. Yes, it's still not 100%. And a lot of us are waiting for things, and it's copious amounts of paperwork that they're delving through, and we're just one in the pile. So be patient. You're doing everything right. You're planting your seeds. Just be patient and wait for it to come in. You could be dealing with issues with your animals. You could be wanting to get out in nature more. I think you need to get out and ground yourself more, so that you're going to feel better, and you're not going to have to feel as though things aren't working out in your favor. Get out there into Mother Nature, please, because that in itself is like going to church, and it has such wonderful healing qualities when we do that. Don't be afraid to take your shoes off and walk on the grass, in the sand, in the dirt, whatever the case is. You need to be able to do that. They just told me you need to get out and hug a tree, so I'm sorry, I have to go with what my guides tell me. Okay, coming in next towards you could be possible future energy. There is a younger woman that could be possibly in your life now or stepping forward. You may have a dealing or relationship with a younger woman. She could be dark hair too, but this just says someone younger. It could be your daughter, your niece, a sister, somebody like this that you're definitely going to be dealing with. I think you're going to have to open your heart here, because I think this is a healing process. There may have been things here that were said that these accusations maybe that were wielded at you. I think you're going to be going through a healing process here with this young woman, where you're standing your ground, and you've done everything right. You've seen the truth in that situation, and you may just have to go through a healing process here. And often when we do that, forgiveness is the word that comes in with love, right? So I do think some of you might be having an issue with a younger woman, and she may have been accusing you of something. So defend yourself, but be mindful of how you speak and your words, okay? Because I've said that here. Now, the Death card comes in with that, endings and new beginnings. The Page of Pentacles, again, that beautiful card of money, and the Strength card. So, you're very resilient, my beautiful Geminis. And the thing here, I tell people that the hardest thing to do when we have to be strong, and the most powerful thing, is restraint. I really believe that. So be mindful of what you say. You can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. You don't go into any communication here with someone, especially if it's this young woman, and allow them to provoke you in the heat of the moment to blurt things out, going with the roar of the lion and reacting and then regretting. I think that you're going to do something here with compassion, understanding, and forgiveness here. I think you're going to be the bigger and more mature energy here that steps up, because that's the ace in your pocket here. You're stronger than you actually believe you are, and that means you can hold back. You've got restraint here. You've got resilience here. You have the power to get through, to forge through something. Now, the first card that we did have was a Death card, and that is new beginnings and endings. Something's definitely going to come to a conclusion, and you're going to end something, or something, in a contract is going to end, that, could have been a temporary thing. But it could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be a door closing, because there's been something completed, a project, whatever the case is. And now you've got the opportunity to go and have something new come in. It's rebirth. It's being able to get that second chance to start fresh again, and looking at your future here with promise. So I always like the Death card. It means things were inevitable, things needed to happen, that we get second chances to go forward and be happy. Page of Pentacles. You've been waiting for this one, my Geminis. Good news about money. Yes, show me the money, as they say, right? So I do believe that some of you have been waiting to receive this information, and now you're going to get it. So this is the page. Pages bring us messages, and this particular one is, I love it. It's about money. Good news about financial matters. So your plans are going to go successfully as you wanted. You're moving forward at a steady pace, and this is something coming in for you. You're doing your research. Maybe you're going to return to school. Maybe you're going to want to take some extra courses that will enhance and complement your resume so that you level up in a higher income as well. But this is always a card that says get ready to hear something new. Get ready to hear something new about money. So this is good news. It's good news about money. Hearing good news about it. So beautiful cards, actually. I'm quite happy for my Geminis here. So you're definitely, you will have some challenges here, but you've got this card here. Open up your heart. And that has to do with love here. So you may be, with this situation, dealing with this younger woman. The truth in our world, nature, and environment is love. This is eternal love that makes no demands, has no expectations, and does not place limits or conditions on us. There is an opportunity for each and every person to experience love at this deepest level if they're willing to be open. Love can and will flow into your heart, but only if you allow it. It will change your perception, nurture and hold you, and even give you the strength to endure hardships. Take a moment, open your heart, and allow love to bring you joy, serenity, and renewed energy, passion, and total unrelenting happiness. So there may be something coming in the form here of forgiveness if you're dealing with a younger woman. But I'm also being shown that some of you may be meeting somebody new. Maybe you've been on your own for a long time and you haven't had a significant other in your life. I think you're at a crossroads here now. And don't hesitate. Don't give up on yourself. Keep going forward, because some of you may be meeting that true love of your life. And we all deserve love, and you certainly do, my beautiful gems. Okay, let's see what we've got here for clarification, spirit, and guides. What do my Geminis need to see, know, and expect? Let's see what we've got. Okay, Geminis. All right, so coming in with that Ace of Swords, that beautiful World card, and the Nine of Swords, you've got the King of, it's not the Knight, the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with some wise advice coming in towards you. This person could be in government, military, or legal advice. They come with a really good database of wisdom and experience, so take it. Some of you might be speaking to lawyers that are advocating and promoting you. Others, it could be something to do with government. You might be dealing with government, the powers that be, or even something to do with military and the uniform. But I do think a lot of you are going to have the opening now, and you're going to have the support of somebody here, because you have the Ace of Swords, which is that moment of truth coming in and clarity. And maybe you had to have the cards laid on the table in a fair and equitable manner for you to actually see it coming into clarity here. So some of you may be retaining somebody here for counsel. Now, with the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords, you've got the Knight of Pentacles twice. Yeah, you got the Page, pardon me, and then you have the Knight. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight out there. And, you're planting your seeds. How ironic it. I always put them in the center here, and underneath that was that Queen of Pentacles. Working towards your goals. Slow and steady wins a race. Not pushing yourself. It's not a race to the finish line. I know you want this ASAP, but I think by being articulate, being correct, being accurate, and not pushing things and jumping to conclusions is going to win the day. So the Page of Pentacles is articulate and creative, and he doesn't go charging in on his steed in a big hurry and then have to come up with plan B because it didn't work out. He wins because he's very careful, and I think you're going to be doing the research. You're going to be crossing your T's and dotting your I's so that you can win this. Okay, just be patient. It's coming in, but you have to be patient. Coming in with the Page of Pentacles, that good news about money, being able to move forward in a new direction, and staying strong throughout all adversity. You've got the beautiful card of the Six of Swords. So this is a card that says, you're moving on in a better direction. This is, leaving troubled waters, going to calmer shores, taking those in your boat that only want to be with you on this next leg of your journey. But I think you realize now that things The worst is over. You're going to find things are going to smooth out. There's still going to be challenges along the way. You're going to have little glitches. In the perfect world, we wouldn't. But you're not going to be experiencing these challenges that you've had to fight for this long, long time, my beautiful Geminis. I love it. So, there's going to be an increase in material wealth and spiritual growth here for you. I think you're going to be healing through and having to articulately communicate with somebody here that's accused you of something. And remember that this young woman is not as mature as you are, doesn't have the experience. They tend to be single-minded. You need to open up and just gently let them know that you're always going to be there, and you will forgive them and open your heart to continue to love them, even though they've done some things and said some things that were not appropriate. Okay, this is your reading, my beautiful Geminis, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you lots of love, many blessings, and I'll see you soon.